What up, what's good guys? Justin once again, doing something a little different this time where I can let loose a little bit. E3 just happened, so after the announcements and whatnot of the next gen systems, I do the complete opposite and have an urge to go old school with some Ninja Turtles. I played this non-stop as a kid, but haven't played it since. It was a good time for beat 'em ups back then on the Super Nintendo and Genesis, but I don't know if that genre will do well in today's age because gamers are kind of slow and have the attention span of a slug. Although we did have Castle Crashers not too long ago, why don't we get a sequel to that game? And fix the Red Knight, please. Fun fact, as the Statue of Liberty gets jacked, April O'Neil in the original comic books was actually a scientist, and then a trained fighter, although I don't know how that progressed. And it wasn't until the cartoons she turned into a journalist. At least I think that's how it went. As big as a fan I proclaim to be, I'm terrible at trivia. She's also a porn star, if you're into that type of stuff, but you're on the internet, so I think you are. I don't know if there are any parodies to Ninja Turtles yet, although, if you think about it, the upcoming Ninja Turtles movie is going to be a parody in its own right. So, I'm going to play some Donatello. Definitely not my favorite turtle, that has to go to Mikey and Raph, but not in this game, those two are my least favorite. The advantage here is Don's stick gives him more range of attack. Alright, so I'm not off to the greatest of starts. I think I'm playing on hard. I'm also not playing on the most comfortable of controllers. I just started, my thumb's already hurting. This game definitely makes me want to watch the old cartoons though. Can you believe children these days will never know how good our shows were? Can you imagine Street Sharks, Biker Mice from Mars? Yo, Doug? I'm pretty sure I'm leaving out some, but there's too many to name. Super Krang is supposed to be huge, right? Why doesn't he just stomp out the city? Fuck your eye lasers, a turtle shell is not going to protect them from our gargantuan stomp. And you know what? I just thought about this. My goal one day is to go to the Big Apple and take a picture at 3 AM and post it to see if anybody gets it. Although, I'd have to be careful where I'm at because I heard it's pretty grimy out there. But I myself, I'm from the mean streets of LA too. Definitely joking. I live in a 2-story house. I have a dog named Nala, so don't hurt me please. So we got Baxter, the mad scientist. Baxter was actually black in the comics, and his assistant was also the April O'Neil I was talking about. Remember The Fly with Jeff Goldblum? That was some twisted shit. I'm surprised they haven't done a crappy remake of that yet. And too easy of a boss. You got a guy with a gun that points at you. What the hell is he gonna do? Snitch on me?
Alley Cat Blues.
I'm pretty sure they were restricted graphically, but look at this place. It's too clean to be New York, yet alone what looks like to be an alley. So we're introduced to roadkill Rodneys. Yes, that's what they're called. Sounds pretty dope to me, but they're annoying as hell and way too fast for a slow ass Don. But for me, pretty easy. Look at that. I should definitely speedrun this game, but I'm pretty sure someone already has. 10 minutes, not getting hit, no health pickups, one arm tied behind their back while bungee jumping. Also, in these type of games, when you get knocked down, it makes you rage a little because you want to get up fast, but you have to sit through that recovery animation that pisses you off every time you get knocked down. I used to jump in these manholes a lot. Oh, didn't mean to jump in that one. And have fun with those drugs, I guess. But I used to jump in these sewers for no reason until I realized they took off health. I think it did. It didn't seem to hear, so I must have been deceived as a youngin'. As all that was going on, as you can see, another no-brainer boss. Although it's kind of fun with a simple pattern compared to everyone else. Well, these bonus stages are way too fun. Although I forgot how to kill the pizza monsters, so we'll see how that goes later. But I actually kind of remember the episode with the pizza monsters. They'd microwave the pizzas and the baby aliens came out, and the shredder was like, "Anchovies, I hate anchovies." But I actually like anchovies. I get them on purpose so I don't have to share my pizza with anyone. And fun fact, the shredder was actually voiced by Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince, so that was pretty dope. All this reminiscing of Ninja Turtles is too good. I'm about to go on a Ninja Turtle nostalgia run. You know what else is too good? This run. Matter of fact, it's flawless. I know where the pizzas are, I know where to dodge when to speed up. Except that one. I guessed one too early. And now what are these called? Pizza monsters. I forgot how to kill them, so I'm just gonna dodge them. No harm, no foul. Until the boss Rat King, who, in my opinion, is kind of a shitty character. It's also kind of gross, right? He's friends with rats and he lives in the sewer. But he's appeared in all reincarnations. And I didn't mean to do that special. I lost life for no reason. Kind of sucks. I feel like I need my lives right now. It's kind of too easy right now, but it does get harder. So anyways, off to the Techno Dome. Drone. I think the Techno Dome is used for a compilation album of trance music. So this is the beginning of the bullshit. This is the beginning of the crazy stuff. Mausers, Roadkill Rodneys, all the different variety of the Foot Clan, and the introduction to the annoying shield ones. Those really ruined my day, and my day shouldn't be ruined with. So even after throwing all that shit at you, even Shredder wants to bring your confidence down with his melodramatic laughing, emphasizing every ha. Toka is the turtle, Razor is the cute puppy, and they look like the retarded relatives of Bebop and Rocksteady. And those guys look pretty retarded as it is, right? I have to kill them fast before they do their double team move. Razor jumps on Toka and he turns into like the Bowser shell and he starts surfing around the stage. I remember seeing them in the second TMNT movie. That movie was too godlike. Live action Ninja Turtles, Casey Jones, Super Shredder Kevin Nash, yo, Vanilla Ice, go ninja go, right? So I may catch some shit here, even as a filmmaker. Ooh. But I think that movie has the greatest openings to any movie ever. I mean, Ernie Reyes Jr., and shout out to you, my Filipino brethren. But anyways, his character Kino is about to get in all types of trouble until the turtles come around and they start fighting in that, what is it, some bodega toy shop type of thing? I don't know what it is. We don't have bodegas out here, so I assume everything in New York is a bodega. So do all beat 'em ups have this type of elevator action thing? I think the only one I can think of right now is Streets of Rage that has this too. And I think there's 3 of them in that game. I don't know, I'll probably play that game too. But how fucking crazy is it how they designed this boss? I mean, you have to stun the enemy and then throw him in the screen to do damage to Shredder. Well, right now I can't even fucking see because Shredder's big ass head is in the way. How was I not a pissed off child? I'm an adult now and I'm more pissed about this than I've ever been. So how the fuck am I supposed to dodge that in the middle of my throw animation? Did I just die? I did? On the last hit too? Well then. So I pretty much wasted the damn life there, as I tried dodging that, but it was hidden behind the damn stage. So that's pretty cheap. I guess they want you to die and get frustrated, but as a kid, you know, I never really thought about these things. Games like these are definitely just about keeping your composure. If you lose it, you'll lose lives like nothing, you know. It'll snowball into more frustration and you'll start losing lives like nothing because you get impatient. But if I just keep playing like I was playing earlier, then I should be good. But then again, those were easier times. What is this? What is this wombo combo and gang beatings I'm being put into? And I keep dying for no reason now. Look at that. Every time I get hit, I fall up like LeBron James. I don't think I actually mentioned what controller I was using. It's pretty much the Mad Catz fighting pad. It's actually a pretty good controller, but for what I'm doing now, it's not exactly the best. It's really weird. The diagonal inputs don't always seem to work, and
Maybe it's just the way I try to double tap, but it also seems to throw me off. So sometimes you can actually see me dash and I immediately stop. It's because I didn't think it got inputted correctly and I didn't think I'm actually running. But that's pretty much a personal preference, and it's not like the controller was meant to be played with games like this. What is arguably the cheapest and stupidest boss in the game, and no matter what you do, he's always on your ass, and you can't even really damage him that easily. You kind of have to wait for him to jump and catch him as he's coming down, and he'll curl up like a little bitch, and then you can start wailing on him. Not only is the problem trying to avoid him, but it's also kind of annoying to get him to jump. Even to this day, I don't really know how to do it, so I'm just going to keep hitting buttons until he does it. So yeah, fuck that guy. So here's an unfortunate moment. Shout out to transferring files from Mac to PC and vice versa. I actually ended up losing some footage, including my favorite train stage with the best music, but all for more in trying to get you to look it up what that music sounds like now. But in skipping those two filler stages, we now go to the best stage.
Neon Knight Riders.
Obviously heavily influenced by F-Zero, the space surfing is pretty much my favorite stage in the game, and it looks the coolest too. Looks dope, and it's kind of actually scary to be on the edge and jumping around, even though you can't. Speaking of F-Zero, I remember that game kind of scared me as a kid because of the loud explosions the cars would make when you crash, because I've never really been good at racing games, so you can imagine, even till this day, so you can imagine me as a kid trying to even get through the first stage of Mute City.
Pizza time. Pizza time. Pizza time.
Super Krang is actually pretty gross. I mean, he's a brain placed around the belly of a bald robot that shoots rockets out of the wrinkles in his chest. So yeah, I guess I never really thought about it. This series is actually pretty gross, and the characters and stuff, right? In the beginning, I kind of alluded towards about like Super Krang using his eye lasers. So I think now he should actually use that instead of trying to go for the gargantuan foot dive, opposite of what I said earlier. So the logic in this character is kind of stupid.
Starbase, where no turtle has gone before.
So shoutouts to Starbase in an arcade in NorCal. I've actually never been, maybe one day. But this is the last stage with actual enemies that aren't bosses. So be sure to be prepared for the shitstorm they throw at you. Look at that ball trap. I mean, they don't even want you to finish this game at all. So cheap. But I think I'm good on lives. As long as I don't lose any more. These next few bosses are actually rather easy, just extremely time consuming and kind of annoying. Those dudes think they can just throw their bombs and get away with it. Not that easy. I really got hit on the first try, but I really don't understand how this boss goes. My thumb is hurting chasing this guy around everywhere. I mean, I can't even hit him more than once at a time, and Shredder snickering every chance he gets, really making fun of me as I struggle through this. And yeah, I did say I was gonna lose lives, but I already lost 2. So I finally did that. Pat on the back to myself. I bet I didn't even play that right, but whatever. Time for Shredhead, I guess.
The final shell shock.
Shredder's pattern is pretty easy, as you can see, but I'm a dumbass, and I can't seem to hit him. I'm never really going to finish this. I said it was easy, I can't hit him. I'm really losing all sorts of patience now. Almost done, as long as I don't get hit. And there goes my death as I slowly place my palm onto my forehead. What the hell? I wish I could say I was trolling before, as I now have the firmest of grips on the pattern and hitting him with ease. I really wish I was, but I'm really not. I passed the second try a bit too easy, but I had to use a continue. Well, technically, I guess I would be the second one anyways. As you can see on P2, it says game over because I panicked in rage and hit my keyboard only to end up pressing start for player 2. So I didn't get a game over. So I beat it and Splinter says it ain't good enough. That run seemed more harder than any other time I've ever played this game, and I don't even get a thank you. Fuck you, Splinter, and fuck this game. Why did I ever like this? Childhood memories once again ruined.